Hi, I'm Sam from CAS. Today, we're going to be going over how to use a travel router to guarantee a good live stream. As you know, when you stream, live stream can be very unpredictable. So if you're indoors, the data might not be or strong enough to have a very stable internet connection. So I'm going to do a quick tutorial on what I use for all my testing. So when I go out there and live stream, I always make sure that I have reliable internet. So today I'm going to be going over the setup I use, what to get, and while also be including the links below. So you can go and purchase any of these equipment that I'm currently using to help your live streaming needs. So what do I use when I'm out there? Well, there's so many different options, and I was looking for a very affordable option that other people can use. So I invested in a small travel router. I got it from Amazon, and now the link's below. This little travel router, it's by GL.iNet, I believe, and the model numbers in the description below. So I purchased this. I believe it was at the time maybe 80 bucks. I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't much. And it's for a very small router, it does everything. Okay. And I also use a third-party app called Speedify. Speedify, what it does, it will merge different internet sources to make a stronger signal. So just say if you're in an area with low data, so you can combine different sources. So what I do, I use this router with a AT&T hotspot device and a Verizon hotspot device to be able to combine the internet to have one strong internet. And the reason I do this is because it will help have stability in my live streams. I've been testing it using 1080p and it's been working perfectly. And you also want to use different service providers. The reason being they use different towers. So maybe in your area, maybe AT&T, what maybe in that particular area where you're streaming, AT&T may be stronger. So what Speedify does, Speedify will take all your data or hotspots and it'll combine it to make one strong data connection for your live stream. So just say in an area where all three of your hotspot or two hotspot devices are low, but it'll combine them to make it stronger. So again, I use this travel router. This went through a recent update. So since it went through a recent update, it removed my Speedify on the router. So I'm going to go and show you. I'm going to show you my screen. And before I do that, I want to say I did connect this to a external battery pack. I got this from Walmart. I'll also include the link below. It is a great external battery, has so much energy. So much power to it. To give you an idea, I went to a tournament, soccer tournament, and I streamed uh, 4 games, and I never unplugged the router. We were there for 6, 8 hours, and this uh, external battery pack still had 3/4 left of juice. So this little router does not drain this quickly. You'll probably have a good 12 plus hours worth of connecting this alone to it. And the reason I do it is because I can move anywhere with it. I have a little camera backpack that I throw this in with my Xbox Go. I'll throw that on. I use Xbox Chameleon to be able to do the tracking, and then I just throw this in my little bag and I just set it up. So it's super easy. So what I do I have two hotspot devices. I have an AT&T one. This is a cheap one I got on Amazon. I do the $30 a month. And this one does not have a Ethernet um, input in the back. So what I do, I connect this to this router through Wi-Fi. Okay. Then our Verizon hotspot that we connect it through the Ethernet cable directly to the back. There's LAN and WAN. You just need to put it in the WAN, WAN, and then connect this to your hotspot. That's what I like to do, have one directly tied into it and the other one through the AT&T through Wi-Fi, and I'll show you how to set those up. Okay, so I use this, I use this battery pack and the Verizon one. I found this as an affordable, really reliable travel router. Again, the links is below. So you use this, and you're gonna have to use Speedify. Speedify, they have different plans, and I'll show you that. I'll share my screen. We'll go on their website, kind of show you which one. I have the 1 terabyte one, which I think is overkill. Honestly, if I'm streaming 2 games at 1080p, I'm looking to downgrade it. I believe the 1 terabyte is $25 a month. 500 gigabytes is 15 a month, and they have one lower, I believe it's $10 a month. So what is Speedify? Well, again, Speedify will combine your different internet sources. I use two. I use AT&T, like I said, and Verizon. I recommend for the easiest setup is go with a router. Not all routers are compatible for to have Speedify install on it. Again, I included in the link below the router we currently use for all of our testing. It works great. It's very affordable. And that's included below. So just make sure you do your research. Speedify does list compatible routers, but the one below, I think it's perfect and it'll be great for what you need it for. So you can shop your plans. You first need to get a subscription. Okay. So you have your subscription here. There's different options. Here's the monthly plans. So once you have the router, you want to connect your router, in particular, this router that I have. I need to install Speedify to my router. Okay. You're going to need to download a program called Putty, Putty, and it's almost like a terminal for Windows. But I already downloaded it. Super easy. You should all know how. Super easy to download. So I'm going to look up Putty and I'm going to open it up now. So I'm connected to my Wi-Fi on my router, as you can see here, GL.AXT 1800. That is the model of this travel router. It's AXT 1800. Okay, I need my host name. And got the port, the connection type, and I'm going to put all this in. So host name, port, SSH, and I'm going to click open. I'm going to accept it. Now I need to log in. I'm going to put root. And again, you can use you can use ChatGPT or any AI to walk you through this if you're not sure. So now I'm going to log in to my router and I'm in, it looks like. So now I'm in. I got to confirm the router. Once you see the command line, I got to type this in. Now I got to see ping. I'm going to confirm that the internet's working. Google. Yep, so it's working. Internet's working good. Now I'm going to run wget https get speedify.com. Now I'm downloading it. It'll take a minute. It's gonna go through and download everything. It's gonna restart the network. Now I'm gonna have to reconnect to my router. And it should be on there. Should be connected. So let's see. So I'm gonna go here, admin portal. I'm gonna do a hard refresh, and now there it is, Speedify. Now I got Speedify in here. So I got my Speedify logged in. So once you're in Speedify, right now I have it all installed. I'm gonna go to internet, okay? Right now it's connected, the router is connected to my Wi-Fi, but once you connect your Verizon or just say your hotspot device and you use the Ethernet cable, once you use the Ethernet cable, it will show different internet options here. Right now, it's only showing Wi-Fi that I'm currently on now. So I'm going to switch it here. Okay, now, as you can see, now I'm connected to the hotspot. Okay, so you can only connect two, from my understanding, from what I'm using, I believe you can only use two with this router anyways. You can only connect one data source wireless. So if you can't do multiple wireless hotspots. You only could do one, and then one you can do hard, but use the Ethernet cable, hardwire it in. Okay, so that's what I do. I do Verizon hardwire, AT&T as a hotspot, so then I connect that wirelessly. So the router only doesn't allow that. So just keep that in mind. And then I believe you can also hook up tethering as well for a third option if you need a third option. So right now I don't have the Ethernet. I don't have my Verizon wireless with me right now. But you could hook up tethering here and it will connect that as well. So if you do want to use your your phone data as well to connect, you would just connect that through a USB and then you would connect it to the router. And once you've got that connected, you're going to go to VPN and go to Speedify. And this is where you'll see where you can fix your settings on here. The bonding mode, you can do for streaming, you can enhance it for streaming. Will combine your internet. You're looking for speed. You want to leave that setting the same. And then as you connect it, right now it's only showing the AT&T. Remember, it was showing the other Verizon home Wi-Fi, but now it's showing the AT&T hotspot that I'm using. Tells you the strength. You can do speed test on here. So if I want to do like a speed test of if how fast the data is, you can do that. But this is pretty much where you go. The settings, again, you would want it to stay on. You would want the bonding mode to be speed. And then again, as you do it, have multiple connections will show, and then you can start a live stream test. You can test your live stream. It'll tell you. Obviously, it's not going to be so strong right now because I don't have my Verizon hotspot device with me. If I did, I would show you that. So it's doing a live stream test to see how fast you can stream. That's another thing Speedify does. Again, so if you want an affordable solution to be able to live stream, again, I would highly recommend Speedify and using the setup. This is a quick tutorial. If you have any questions, there is links below. Again, I'm sorry it's very short, so I don't have the Verizon hotspot device with me. But again, it should be once you have Speedify installed. They have so many tutorials, great support. You can reach out to them. But again, you can use my setup below. Again, you could stream at 1080p, no problem once you start merging them and pick the plan that's best for you. And that's it. So that was just a quick tutorial. If you have any questions, please let us know. Speedify is a great company. You can reach out to them. Their support's amazing. They get back to you really fast. And they have so much tutorials on their website. If you're quite not understanding, you can use platforms like ChatGPT to kind of walk you through how to set everything up as well. Just say what you're trying to do. You're trying to connect Speedify to this router, and it breaks it down for you. Step by step tells you what to download and so on. It makes it so much easier with AI. It's making everything easier for setup. Again, this router, though, you can only connect one Wi-Fi. So if you have multiple hotspots, make sure like for example, my Verizon AT&T one, I can't connect. There's no option to connect an Ethernet cable to the back of it, but my Verizon one does. So I hardwire my Verizon one to give one data source, and the AT&T one, it's Wi-Fi only. I can only connect it through wirelessly. So then that's my second one that I use, and I combine those two. I don't use a third one. I don't really have the need for it. If you do, you can. You can tether a phone to this router as well if you wanted to do that. But it's up to you how much streaming you're doing or where you're at location wise. If you need the data's too low and you need a third one, that might be another option for you as well. Again, thank you again. If you have any questions, please check out Cast. We've been adding new features every week, and make sure we also now have a new referral program. You can earn up to 15% every quarter of what a club generates for Cast. If you're interested in becoming a referral partner, look at our website, castapp.info. Go on there. We're offering 5 to 15% depending how much involved you are. And if you do great, we will be looking to get some sales reps to help push our platform, to help grow it. We think we have a great platform. Be sure to check us out. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to email us or drop a comment below. Thank you and talk soon.